Alright, it should be up and it should be my one screen that I'm also sharing in Discord, but hello everyone who's in here. Welcome to this new streaming setup for club meetings for the time being. It's a little weird. Coronavirus is messing things up. Hopefully everyone is safe though. There is an attendance link here that this just helps us keep track of who's either in the Discord or who's streaming it, just so we know how many people are even showing up, because it is, weird format compared to usual. So this first little bit is just on how to use this Discord. Most of the people that are in this Discord right now have actually used this before. So that should, everyone here is probably familiar with it, but I'll just try and drag my Discord window here and split screen it. Okay, so for those who haven't accepted the rules, which everyone in here has, but you'll start off in this request roles channel, and you'll want to make sure that you're reading this whole post, and then you can see it says give a +1 reaction to accept the rules. So make sure you do that, and then all sorts of other channels will show up. If you haven't done that, you'll be in this channel that only people who aren't a member can see, plus the admins. So that's what that all is about. We also ask right in here that you change your username within this Discord to your full name. This will really help during Help Night. All these other reactions here correspond to things up above. So if you want to say, hey, I'm good at C programming, you'd put a computer reaction right there, and then it will add it to your profile. Like if I go to, say, Andrews, you can see he says he is these things. So make sure you're doing that when you come into the Discord. That just helps everyone, because maybe during Help Night, someone who's asking for help, there might be a bunch of people in these channels and they want to look for someone who does RE. So this is just helping everyone out. Makes it easier for people who are new to the server, might not know everyone yet as well. And right now, I'm screen sharing in Discord as well as streaming. So next to my name, there's this little live thing. If you wanted to actually look at my stream, you just double click my name and you can see it. Multiple people can be streaming at a time, but if your screen is live, you can't look at someone else's live screen. Then when you're actually streaming, you get this preview window, and then you go to your stream settings. We've upgraded the server a little bit, so you can do 1080p and then whatever frame rate for all of what we would use it for. 30 should be fine, 15 would also be fine, so definitely just want the resolution up higher. So, all of this being said, let's go ahead, take a minute or two here and play around with this stuff. I think I'll just mute the stream for the time being so people can talk and say whatever, and let's go for being back at 5:40. So about 5 minutes, people go live and play around in channels and stuff. Make sure you kind of know the functionality of the server, and I will mute this stream here. Okay, so now we're back. You can see there's all sorts of people live if you're watching it on YouTube. We're just testing out how many people can go live at a time. We haven't hit a limit yet, so that's good for Help Nights. When we're in Help Night, I think a lot of the people here are willing to help others during these Help Nights. So the way that at least I've kind of anticipated it, and I'm going to use wherever Colin is. Colin is going to sit in the Help 1 channel or just some other help channel, and faculty members, they have their own up near the top because they're probably the best resource for their own assignments. Colin will sit there, and then someone who they can sit in the attending channel if I move Blake there. Let's say Blake is like, hey, I'm working on this data structures assignment. I want to see someone who has skills in C. They can look through these helpers and say, oh, Colin looks like he's available. Click on his name and say, oh, hey, he's a C programmer. So that's kind of how we see it working out for people who are attending Help Night and for the helpers. And then faculty would be doing the exact same thing. All right, so the actual schedule that we're kind of looking at for Help Night and clubs. Help Night schedule is 3 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So just the middle bulk of the week. And then there's also, if I drag my Discord window back, there are these text channels like CSC 150 and CSC 250 that if someone's working on an assignment, they need some help, it's not during one of those times, that they can ask a question, and that maybe a helper will be willing to join them and help them out. There's no guarantee on that, but just another way that if someone's available, they can help if they want. So that's how we're seeing Help Night probably working. Club schedule, I just put down 5:30 p.m. because that's when we're starting this meeting, but I'm not sure how that's, like, if that's going to remain that way or not. Especially because now people are in different time zones and they might be at home and their family's like, we eat at this time. So that can definitely be up for a bit of a discussion. Some upcoming event ideas. Doing some web hacking. It sounds like Corbin is interested in presenting on that and going over maybe OWASP top 10 and how those attacks work or something similar. Pwn tools, but potentially also for unit testing. Like you have a program and you want to feed it a bunch of different input and see what it spits out, that you can use it in a normal programming sense and not just for there's this malicious binary or a benign binary, but you want to attack it and exploit it. Also, I'm just throwing out more live hacks because that was pretty successful the last time that it was run, and I have a potential idea for running that. I think I talked to Sean a little bit about that here before the meeting, and after the meeting, probably talk again now that some more faculty are in here. I think that's all that I have, and then I'll turn it over to Colin, but any questions for the people that are either in the Discord or are in YouTube chat? I'm not sure how many people are even there, but I'll just leave it open if anyone is like, hey, we should do this or something. Okay, so it doesn't seem like anyone is like, we need to implement this or anything, so I'll go on to Colin then. I'm still going to be screen sharing his slide if you want to look at that, because it's just easier as far as the stream's concerned.
Yeah, so another event that like we're planning on doing for programming club, because you guys have more free time probably, is we want to do a extended programming club competition. So this would last for a couple of weeks, hopefully, and we plan on starting it this upcoming Monday, the 23rd. And basically, it's going to be a gradual release of programming problems. They start off easier and get harder as the week goes on. Then each week reset back to easy, get harder as the week goes on again. But the goal would be throughout the week you can work on the problems. It would be on the same system that we would host the local competition on, Brendan's code box that he created. We're currently in the process of getting this to work outside of the DSU network. So once that's up, we'll give more details on the Slack channel for Programming Club about the address, where to go to get everything on there and whatnot. So details will be posted on there as they come up. So that's what we're hoping to do. Any questions on that so far? All right, so that's pretty much all I had for this. Just stay on the Slack or whatever. We'll have some more details coming up on it, and hope to see you guys competing in it.
All right, cool. I think that's the meeting for this week. Pretty short, so yeah. All right, thanks for coming.